Hello and welcome to a special edition of Nobody Wake the Bugbear. My name is Andrew and I will remain Andrew for this evening as I am not the warden for this one shot. That honour once again falls to you, John.
It's only little old me.
It's little old me. We are of course playing the Mothership Sci-Fi Horror RPG First Edition, and we have yet another unsanctioned one shot written by John.
That's true. As yet unsanctioned. Perhaps one day.
Perhaps one day, when you return on your grand trip.
I'll have bounteous opportunities for capital.
Yes. Why is it this a special edition, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you. The reason is because neither Josh or Doug is here. That's enough reason to celebrate.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. No, Sam is here though, aren't you? Hello.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm here.
And it's you who have brought along a special guest.
I did. I found him on the way here.
On the way here. Stranger.
It was just going to be Andrew and John playing a one-shot together, and then it didn't become that because I found someone on the way.
Would you like to introduce that someone?
Wait, should I use his actual name or his Patreon name? Or are we not alert anyone to the fact that he's on Patreon?
Don't reveal
My God, don't reveal that he's a patron.
Okay, we won't say that.
Bleep that out.
Yeah, bleep it all. This is Stephen.
Hello, my name is Stephen. I am an anagram of events.
Yes, exactly. Everyone's an anagram of something. That's how this podcast works.
I racked my brain for the last 10 seconds thinking of an anagram of my name.
How do you know Sam?
We live together. No, not really. We've been together for 7 years. This is my partner, Stephen.
Damn.
I'll rely on you for that.
Yeah.
You don't want to say the wrong thing on record.
Yes.
Exactly. And then it's recorded forever. And then I can play it for people and be like, you see this? This is how I'm treated. No, not really. It's fine. We're good. So yes, this is Stephen. He's my partner of 7 years and we're here to play John's one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Welcome.
The Sci-Fi Horror RPG Mothership.
It's great to have you.
Yes, I need to do my spiel.
Yes, you do need to do the spiel.
Can I do it verbatim? Welcome to Mothership, the sci-fi horror game
RPG,
the sci-fi horror RPG where you will just explore unknown worlds. Oh, I've lost it.
And die. You're gonna die.
It's because you're an infiltrator.
Yeah, I am.
He's lost his warden title and then everything falls out.
I know. I become a player and I just lost it.
You're not in the power position on the table.
It's almost as though players have got no brains.
Yeah. Well, now that the introductions are out of the way and I've embarrassed myself, John, would you like to introduce the module?
Homeostasis is a sci-fi corporate satire horror one-shot adventure using the Mothership RPG gaming system, currently unsanctioned and unofficial. In Homeostasis, you play the role of a short-term subcontractor for the agricultural megacorporation Squam Inc. to enact morally and legally dubious logistical activities on the industrial farming planet Pellis Profundus. Here you will learn how the sausage is made, mow down pests, and do some union busting. And that's all. That's all you will do. If you do anything else, your contract stipulates that you can't talk about it. Inspired by Abe's Odyssey, Signs, the works of John Carpenter and Trevor Roberts.
That sounds good.
I love that as myself a union delegate, I get to participate in union busting. It's excellent.
Well, maybe you can send your secret messages to John to undermine the team and come out as a supporter.
Yeah, we'll see.
You'll turncoat just at the end.
Sabotage before it's even begun.
Yes.
And I am so terrible with horror-themed things that Signs scared me as a child.
Fantastic.
So, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Just when they're all staring at the TV.
I couldn't listen to the radio for like a year.
The radio's just going,
but he's behind.
It's not even a scary movie.
It's a good... It's
time.
Yeah, it's suspenseful.
Yeah.
It's one of his better ones. Old M. Night.
Shamalamalong dong.
It's better than Avatar.
Yeah.
Do not say that around John.
No.
I'm warning you.
I'm fine with Avatar.
It's okay, John.
Excuse me.
He's a guest.
Please don't
hurt him, please.
Please don't character assassinate me on the podcast.
You were a degenerate.
Excuse me.
And now
don't
you attack the guests.
Well, I'm not a fan of M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender. It's actually not called Avatar. It's called The Last Airbender.
I was going to ask if Avatar...
I did not like it very much either.
No.
I was going to ask if you meant Avatar, like Blue People Avatar.
I thought he meant Blue People Avatar.
Isn't that James Cameron?
No, that's James Cameron, not M. Night Shyamalan.
It would be a very different movie if it was M. Night Shyamalan.
I don't watch Avatar, The Last Airbender, so I don't know that
connection.
So when I hear Avatar,
fair,
I just think the blue people.
Yeah.
which John is a big fan of.
I do like Avatar.
I've never seen them.
I'm a staunch defender of the Avatar franchise.
Well, enough of this stuff. We've all created characters ahead of time, which we've pre-rolled. We've all got them on the sheets.
Yes.
Perhaps we should get into the game and introduce them, start the session, and get it going. What do you think, John?
I think that's a good idea. I think we should go ahead and do that.
Would you like to introduce us to the module, episode 1? Take it away, John. Is there any content warnings?
Content warning. Body horror and unrelenting despair.
My favorite.
I was on the edge of my seat for that, John. Thank you very much. Now,
It was suspense as well, but like that was unwritten.
that was the undertone. John, would you please lead us in?
Let's go.
You have to say the words, John. It's audio podcast.
Yes. Nobody Wake the Bugbear presents Homeostasis, a one-shot written for Mothership Horror RPG. Episode 1.
Nailed it.
The Squam Tower is an ugly, fat office building completely covered in neon signs advertising products, soft drinks, fast food, makeup and fashion brands, cheap spaceships, anti-chafing vac suit cream, sex robots, all clambering for space on the fat, gourd-shaped concrete with windows peppered throughout like freckled warts. The trend is much the same on the inside, with vending machines and supermarkets, with blaring fluorescent lights inside, jingles playing nauseatingly out of every sticky alley. These hubs are primarily for coaxing the employees into spending as much of their paychecks as they can when they get off miserable rotations. The elevator is by far the classiest part of the joint, and even the elevator is obnoxious. Inside, 3 people are riding up to the very top of the Squam Tower. The first is a Marine. Andrew, who is this person and what do they look like?
My name's Declan Doyle O'Connell, and I'm a soldier and a Protestant. I look a bit like a young Liam Neeson. I've got fiery red hair, green eyes, just like me ma, and me da, and me brothers, and me 3 sisters. I wear advanced battle dress and carry with me a general purpose machine gun, could shoot round corners. Anyway, on me shoulder, I've got a tattoo of a leprechaun. I fucking hate leprechauns. But when I was in the service, the Intergalactic Resistance Alliance, my mates got me drunk, hold me down, and tattooed it on my shoulder, so I keep it there as a reminder. Anyway, I signed up for this job just to get some extra money. You know, I said I hate leprechauns, but I hope there's a pot of gold at the end of this one for me. Anyway, that's why I'm here.
General safety alert. Please be advised that it is not safe in the crop fields at night. Choroidopod activity has been increasing along the equator. Choroidopods are blind and nocturnal, so stay where they are not.
The next person, so-called, in the elevator is an android. Sam, who is this and what do they look like?
I am 00101000. You can call me binary. I was hit by an EMP at the factory where I was manufactured, at which time I seem to have gained some kind of individual sentience, although I wander aimlessly and have found myself here applying for this job. I'm wearing standard crew attire, upon which is a patch that says Bohica. I don't know what that means.
Bend over, here it comes.
Again.
Bend over, here it comes. Again.
You nailed it.
That was a popular one in the unit.
I thought it was a place that humans might visit for the purposes of
You know,
vacationing.
that's fucking hilarious. I love it. Do go on.
I'm here to find purpose with my newfound individuality, and the purpose for which I have understood humans to pursue existence is the accumulation of money. So here I am.
Boy, that makes the world go round, doesn't it?
Binary is very just like uncanny valley, nondescript, like the blank version of an android that's come off of the factory floor without anything.
So you're like
So,
bald?
Yeah.
No hair? Yeah.
No hair, completely hairless, very streamlined.
Nice.
You know, just like definitely wearing somebody else's clothes. They don't fit properly because he's just found them on a nearby corpse when he's become what he is today.
How was it allowed to leave the factory?
Don't ask these questions, Andrew.
Well,
Come
like
on now.
it got hit by an EMP, so I'm assuming
Yeah, the factory-
shut down.
Yeah, there was stuff happened.
I'm pulling apart your backstory already.
Thread by thread.
General safety alert. Please do not go in condemned excavation tunnels, cave-ins, mature corroidopods, antipods, slag floods, and belligerent ex-employees, especially ventric cultists, are known to occur in these areas.
The last person on the elevator is a Teamster. Stephen, who is this person and what do they look like?
Hello, everybody. My name is Alexei Semenov. I am a tall man covered in tattoos. I have a tracksuit on with a single stripe that runs down the sides. The patch on my tracksuit says Icarus. It is brand from my hometown. My trinket is a DNR necklace.
That means do not resuscitate, does it not?
Yes.
You got
yes,
a bit
it
of
does.
you got a bit of a death wish.
I just don't want to be brought back.
That's fair enough. It's a hard word out there.
That it is.
General safety alert. Sometimes the transmission systems are intercepted by Jonah, known leader of the Ventric cult. Look for the signs. Audio-visual distortion. Anti-corporate language.
So yeah, you're on this elevator. There's a couple things in the elevator. There is a arcade machine with a couple games on it. Factory Snitch, which is a game where you spot and report unsanctioned factory behavior, which is rumored to use AI to filter an actual camera feed. There's Croid Gunner, which is a game where you shoot at swarming creatures called Croids. And there's Emerge 2, the sequel to the popular Vermis tie-in game where you play as an archaeologist digging tunnels and avoiding undead alien mummies and look for treasure.
Oh, I love this one. Gonna play it.
Fantastic. There's also a Squam vending machine, which has various Squam products on offer, guaranteed to pick you up if you're down, i.e. they contain Squam pharmaceutical benefits. Bologna Bites, super spicy Bologna Bites, original Taxi Crackers cheese, contains no cheese, Twist and Crispy Sour, Twist and Crispy Salt and Sweet, Twist and Crispies added protein, Milky Swirls, Milky Choc Swirls, Milky Swirls Black Holes, Milky Swirls Neutron Starfield, which has pop rocks in the center, Sparky Bar, Surge Energy Drink Blue Flavor, Surge Energy Drink Champion Gold, Plop Soda.
I wish I could taste blue.
Ah, blue flavor surge, that is a good one. I will grab one of those and squat down in the corner of the elevator.
Do you think that was a complimentary?
I didn't have to put money in, did I?
I just start
Yeah, complimentary.
pocketing a few snacks, like too many. Are we wearing equipment with us, or
Yeah.
it's just our loadout that we've got stashed away? Are we wearing normal clothes, or are we just lock and loaded?
You're about to meet with the Chief of Staff, so you're probably not allowed to bring weapons with you. Yeah.
That's true. So let's just say we're
Yeah.
all in civilian clothing.
That's good because I described what I was wearing.
Yeah.
Good.
This message is approved by Squam Inc. and Vermis AT Limited.
Welcome to Bellas Profundus, the cornucopia planet, just 5 or so clicks off the Horsehead Training Freeway. Thanks to our agreement with Vermis Acquisitions and Trade, Squam Inc. is responsible for some of your favorite products. The beautiful rolling fields of planet Bellas Profundus provide Squam Inc. with boundless farm and factory land. Its rich, fertile soil nourishes our supplemented genoprotein industry. You can read testimonials from our satisfied farming contractors. Did you know that Squam Inc. and Vermis AT are always looking for independent contractors? Come work with us. So, you want to work with Squam Inc. and Vermis AT? That's great! We love bringing new people into the family for a short time. Please be advised that your contract stipulates non-disclosure for anything you may see or be asked to do. Sometimes unionization-style rhetoric spreads unsavory rumors. For example, the idea that short-term contractors can be used to evade both corporate employment law and human rights parameters. But that's an unhealthy thought for a working environment. You're about to be introduced to our on-planet rep and chief of staff, Mr. Crassus Abram, and Vermis AT's head archaeologist, Dr. Pandora Applegate. They will assign you your mission. While you're on the elevator, feel free to peruse our vending machines at a discount, play corporately approved games on the arcade console, or scroll the real estate opportunities. Feel like staying on Pellis Profundus? We're always looking for more farmers. Take out a loan with us and begin your journey to industry and plenty. Disclaimer, Squam Inc. may not be responsible for disfigurement or death as a result of natural planetary events.
And the elevator slowly comes to a stop. And the doors open.
I'll stand up and make my way towards the front of the elevator.
Were you squatting in that corner the whole time?
Yes, it is most comfortable. You should try.
Are you wearing a black and white tracksuit with the lines down the side?
Yes, I am.
I thought so.
Only a single lane. As is Icarus branding.
But are your heels off the ground?
Never.
Never.
So
That would be a spy.
Yeah.
So the doors open into a fairly sleek, high-tech office at the top of the tower, where with the wide windows showing bright orange sunset clouds. If you look out the windows, you can see far-spanning fields of grain as far as the eye can see, and really hideous, black, sort of ugly industrial towers jutting up in the midst of them everywhere. And in the room, sitting at the table, there are two people. One of them, who you assume is Mr. Abram, there's no other. He's grotesquely large. He looks
like a bit like a Baron Harkonnen.
Yes.
Harkonnen, and he's in this little floating hover chair. Is he?
Actually, the chair is dangling from the ceiling like a baby.
Oh yeah, like
Wall-E.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a track. Yeah.
There's this grotesquely large, rotund, obese man with a brown skin, a sort of dark crew-cut haircut, a little mustache, and he's got a sort of inflating and deflating apnea machine behind him, cushioning his head, with a tube going into his nose. And that's Mr. Abram, and he says,
"Oh, yes, come in. You must be the new ones. Come along."
He's actually sitting in front of a great feast on the table, and in the center is a seemingly unidentifiable creature which has been roasted and glazed, and he's plucking bits of meat off it and just stuffing them into his face as he beckons you in, with the sort of the apnea machine wheezing behind his head. And perched beside him is this shriveled little old lady with little dark sunglasses on her nose, and she's got dyed blood red hair and sort of blood red lips with a lipstick over her wrinkled lips, and she's got sharp red painted fingernails, and they're both wearing Squam branded suit coats, but hers has got a purple V, which indicates that she's also a member of Vermis AT, and she must be Dr. Applegate. And she says,
Yes. Come in. We have a lot to discuss. What are your names?
My name's Declan O'Connell.
Alexi.
0010
Binary.
00.
Oh,
It is a pleasure to meet you.
marvelous. Well, it is a pleasure to meet you too, yes. We are very delighted that you've come to work with us. Now, can I interest you in anything here?
To be honest, I'm quite full from the vending machine you had provided in the elevator.
Yes. Well, we make good products here at Squam. Of course, anything you took from the vending machine will be subtracted from your paycheck at the end.
Feck.
But don't worry. This task is very well paying. If you successfully complete it, you will all be paid 5,000 credits each.
Declan looks a bit annoyed. Is there any sort of bonus you have with that? Seems quite low. I've seen the other rates in the sector.
Well, we can discuss that after your return. We don't like to displease people, of course. No.
That is not including the hazard pay.
Yes, of course. Well, your hazard pay is limited because you're subcontractors and are not fully employed by Squam. You'll have the opportunity to work with us full-time if you complete this mission, of course. Now, onto the task at hand. Yes, well, Pandora, why don't you explain?
Dr. Pandora Applegate was sneaking some food off of the table while he wasn't looking and just kind of shoves it into her mouth. It's like she's a little parasite lurking beside this great whale of a man.
She says, yes, well, not all land on Pellis Profundus is owned by the company, of course, and there's a small farm which is independently owned. It's in fact the only independently owned farm that refused to sell to us. It's owned by the Maneden family. But unfortunately, the land they're currently on contains something that I need. Before the farmers settled en masse, there was an archaeological team that excavated this planet, Pellis Profundus.
Cornucopia is what we prefer to call it around here.
Yes, well, its officially logged name is Pellis Profundus. And, well, some of the things they found down there, including a ancient alien spacecraft. When some sort of disaster struck and took out most of the archaeological team, the scanning computer, which has been collecting data all this time, we believe is still down there, and I need it back. But we can't go there en masse, so we're sending you as subcontractors to negotiate with the farmers and find a way in.
Yes, well, that's one reason. The other is this. The damn alien ship has broadcasting capabilities. And we believe it's fallen into the hands of... There's no way they say this. The Ventric cult. They're hiding from us, outside of our jurisdiction on the planet. Underground, in those tunnels. And we believe they have access to the ship, and they've been using it to broadcast the supposed messages of their deity, the Ventric. It's a great deal of trouble, because it disturbs the employees.
Declan holds up his hand. Are these some sort of disgruntled employees or something? Where do these Ventric cultists come from?
Well,
Are they farmers?
they like to say that they're disgruntled employees, but they're much worse than that. They're fanatics. They claim that they found a new god on the planet, which they call the Ventric.
And what god do you worship?
Well, I was raised New Catholic, but I don't consider myself devout.
Declan narrows his eyes and grits his teeth.
Yes, and I was
Fucking hate Catholics.
I was actually raised Mormon, but I'm not devout.
Brilliant. We're quite the multi-dominational room, aren't we?
Well, I am atheist, so...
Well, that just doesn't matter.
Yes, well, look, here's the thing. I want that ship gone. Now, we're going to give you a device that will allow you to overload the reactor in the alien vessel and destroy it. If it's nearby the hub of the cult, it should destroy them as well.
Excuse me, this sounds like a bit of a hazard. Quite a hazardous mission you're putting us on.
Yes, of course.
Do you expect there'll be combat? Well, these people obviously do not want to leave.
Well, they are belligerent, yes.
You think with just honeyed words that we can just get them to go? What sort of thing are you offering them?
Oh, the farmers... the Maneden family, I expect that once you tell them that a ship is about to detonate and explode in a 2-kilometer radius, they'll be convinced to leave. Let's put it that way.
And what's the time limit on this reactor explosion?
You should have 14 hours to escape the radius. If you don't tell the wrong people, then everything should be completed nice and neatly. Just get down into the tunnels that have been condemned. Find the center of the tunnels where the excavated alien craft is. Overload the reactor. Blow the damn thing up. That way we can deal with the cult. And maybe the farmers will leave as well.
Well, don't know about the rest of you, but that seems pretty clear to me.
Also, to get your data correct, Doctor.
Yes. It's a tragedy that the alien craft has to be destroyed, but there is an artificial intelligence which has been scanning the mechanism of the ship, and I should be able to create a full 3-dimensional image and imitation of the technology if you bring that back to me. So that should be inside the vessel somewhere.
So you want us to be negotiators, security team, archaeologists? It sounds like a quite varied range of skill sets.
Well, yes.
What sorts of skill sets do you have with this robot here?
I am an android. Robot is an outdated term and is quite offensive.
I didn't know androids could get offensive. Get offended.
Get wrecked.
What can you do?
I am proficient in linguistics, industrial equipment, computers, and military training.
Oi, that should be quite useful.
Well, that sounds like it'll do. Marvelous. As you can imagine, the reason we bring in subcontractors is because our regular employees are not trained in this sort of versatility.
And also it allows you to participate in the free market and the capitalist agenda.
Well, looks like you've got a convert already. I'm just gonna do my job. I don't care about your machinations. As long as I get paid, I'll do what I'm told.
Very well, I can respect that. If you do well, of course, we're always open to hiring you again, with an increased paycheck.
Sounds good.
All right, well, here, he takes another...
What about this one? Alexei, what's your name?
Yes, my name is Alexei, correct.
What are you?
Declan.
What are you gonna bring to this table?
I can use tools. I know my way around the systems. I don't know how useful that will be, but I'm strong. What do you want from me?
The strong silent type, that's fine.
Well, there'll be a bit of decommissioned machinery down there that might be useful to reactivate.
If you must know, I was once a prized boxer.
Oh yeah, I've been doing a bit of the bare knuckle boxing myself. Maybe we can get a few rounds in after the mission's over.
It sounds good to me.
Are you gonna offer us a vehicle to get to this place?
Yes, we'll fly you out to the edge of their land.
You're just gonna drop us off?
Yes.
You expect us to make it back on foot?
Well, we'll give you a beacon that you can signal when you're finished.
Well, how very generous of you.
But you'll need to get to the edge of their land. They don't allow us to fly over. They shoot at us, you see.
And how long does this transport take to arrive after signaling?
Oh, probably 2 hours.
What kind of resistance are we hoping to expect? What kind of armament do they have?
Well, the farmers are armed with
We're not expecting something more than pitchforks and scythes.
No, the farmers have shotguns and power tools.
From what I understand, this is normal for people who participate in agriculture to have such weaponry.
Yes, of course. They had to purchase them from us. And we can't override them because they've tampered with them. But, look, there's no guarantee that the Manedens will be openly belligerent. My advice is that you pose as pest control. We understand they've been having some corroidopod problems in their corn rows.
Have they asked for assistance with this pest problem?
No, but we have a difficult relationship with them, and we could call this a gesture of goodwill.
Perhaps we could masquerade as a bunch of pest controllers, go in there, gain their trust, until we can find a way to plant that explosive.
Yes, of course, corroidopods do live underground, so if you need to find their nest, quote unquote, you'll have to go into the archaeological tunnel. So it's all very neat, you see.
Yes. I have full confidence that you will do everything that we need. We won't be giving you an explosive. We will just be giving you a power charge that you should be able to plug into the alien reactor. It won't function as an explosive on its own, but paired with the alien technology, it should allow you to activate slow detonation. Of course, it's a complex piece of machinery, and we would ask you not to do anything else with the power supply. Say, for example, turn the ship on.
I don't intend to. I intend to do my task and get the fuck out of there.
Yes, it's not advised. It's alien technology. Who knows what could happen?
Perhaps the android can carry it.
Yes, I can carry whatever it is you'd like me to, as I am a devout employee who intends to do the best they can in order to obtain this performance-based pay increase.
I feel good about this.
You butted him up nice and good, didn't you?
I feel good about this. I think that this is going to be a good working relationship. Are you sure I can't tempt you with a bit of roasted corroidopod?
Well, since I have not had this before and you are offering, why not?
Go ahead. I mean, it's the native life form of the planet. It's actually quite rich.
I will take a piece.
Yep.
It tastes... I mean, it's been well seasoned. The thing itself tastes kind of bland, frankly. But you get the feeling this guy doesn't care. He just kind of shoves the food in.
Seems like a good fade out.
Yeah, very good.
Just as he takes the thing,
Yeah.
Roll of sanity.
roll the sanity.
Tastes like salted crocodile.
All right, you have your mission. We'll skip past the scene where you guys get
Yeah, let's just,
get your kit, and you just get dropped in a cornfield. But it's you met the vetting process took so long that when you met the chief of staff and the archaeologist, it was sundown already, and it's nighttime when you've been dropped off. So as you're being flown out on the hover vehicle, you're kind of blocked off from the pilots, and you're getting the same bullshit coming out of the speakers, same corporate speak. One of them plays and says,
Did you know that Hellas Profundus is a site of benign alien artifacts? That's right. When the planet was first discovered, the settlers reported strange signals and minor geological disturbances. Our satisfied farming contractors are able to supplement their profits by agreeing to host an automated Vermis archaeological expedition, trademark, with assurances the digging will by no means disturb farm production. Terms and conditions may apply.
and then the speaker kind of crackles, and it says,
Come and dwell in my digression.
and then turns off.
Well, that'll be the Vermis cultists, didn't they say they hijacked the comb system?
Well, at least it was more interesting than the last 25 minutes of the same speech over and over and over again. I'm sick of this.
I know what you mean. That corporate spiel never sat right with me, but it's more freedom than you get in the army.
It's an excellent corporate strategy to ensure that your message is clear and understood. And one such route to achieve that is by repeating it incessantly.
Alexei, did you ever work with an android before?
Not work. I have worked on one.
This is why they don't put them in the service. They creep people out.
Yes, I'm trying not to converse with it, to be honest. It's quite disturbing.
I have a name.
I like to think we're just speaking in plain, being very rude.
Yes, of course. My apologies, I guess.
Thank you. Apology accepted.
It's just a machine.
We are friends.
Sure.
It is customary to build friend-like relationships with your co-workers. It's my understanding that this makes the monotony of work more interesting and enjoyable.
Right, well, hopefully we arrive soon.
Alexis, can I get you to roll a body save?
Alexei,
Alexi, can I get you to roll a body save, please?
Ooh,
The first
roll.
roll.
That's a 20, right?
Big money, big money, big
No.
money.
No, it's
Aside to-
D100s.
Yeah.
2d10.
Do you know how many times I've played this game and I still check which dice I roll?
Mhm.
At least once a game.
21 under 29.
All right.
Got it.
Not bad. So the hover vehicle sort of looms over a fence, and you can see it's now nighttime, and the lights of the vehicle are shining over these churning, because of the energy of the vehicle, churning fields of corn and crops. But there are these strange tracks, like little pathways that don't seem to be machine made, running almost organically through the crops, and they sort of just scoot over the fence, and you get dropped down on wires, and then they fly away very quickly, very sheepishly, and you're now in a sort of almost like a labyrinth of high crops right above high above your heads. You've been supplied with torches, which will allow you to see, and you're now just looking at this pathway ahead of you in the funny little cornfield.
I'm assuming that we got geared up.
Yeah, you got
when
geared up.
transport. So
Yeah.
yeah, my has to.
As I look down at the cornfields illuminated by the light of the ship, I say, Post tenebras, spero, lucium, after darkness, I hope for light.
That is how the circadian cycle works.
Oi, but don't go going to sleep on me now.
I don't sleep.
That was creepy, and I jump onto the zip line and head down.
I'll go next.
And then me. But I just use my hand to zip line down.
Yeah. burns the flesh off.
Yeah, synth flesh. Ow.
Just as you watch the vessel flying off, you hear like a little rustling sound, and it's like something darts across the view of the pathway.
I will immediately pull my vibe sheddy out.
Roll a fear.
All right.
At disadvantage.
Yep, every freaking roll. We got a 39 under 40.
Very good.
A pass.
Got a 5.
That's
And then on my disadvantage, I got an 84.
Ooh,
So I failed.
Sorry.
disadvantage, yeah.
Oh.
Got a 14.
Good.
So the other one, still a pass.
So I'm an 84 over 23.
But Alexi, you must increase your stress.
I got a 74 under 80 for my fear.
Fearless.
Very good.
I'm holding my general purpose machine gun in both hands. It's attached to my advanced power armor, which is assisting with the weight. And you just hear this slight, I train on, my headlamp goes on, my HUD is at the front of my weapon, and I'm just going, did you see that?
Yes, it appears to be some of the local fauna.
Well, I don't fancy running into anyone, so let's get moving.
So you see ahead of you, in this little pathway of corn, a distant light, which looks like the top of a industrial fence, with a big floodlight on it.
That's a head, correct?
Through the corn.
Like a head, not the fence that we just flew over.
Yeah, it's not the same fence, it's another fence. A higher fence.
Who wants to do the talking?
Well, both of us, I suppose.
Why have I been removed
You
From
are.
this
from
consideration.
this consideration?
It is no offense, but you are very creepy, and it might not help.
Well, to pass us off as pest control, maybe we should let the corporation side of it, maybe it would
Oh,
look a bit more genuine.
Do you know? From what I can tell, you know how to speak their jargon, so maybe that is a good
Are
idea.
we not all dedicated employees of Squam Inc.?
No, we are
Hey, of
posing
course,
as.
Of course.
Well, we are, yes, but we are posing as pest control.
Yes, but androids can't lie.
That
As far
is
as I know.
a common myth.
Oh. Well, you can lie enough to them. We technically are here for pest control.
That's correct. In a large-scale format.
Okay.
So let's go remove some pests.
You want to head ahead? All right,
Yeah.
you're moving
Sure.
forward.
Do you have a weapon set?
I have a penknife and a crowbar.
Maybe we should have sorted this out before we left. Has anyone got a sidearm we can pass this?
No, I have only
Take my
melee
penknife,
weapons.
my good man.
All right.
It's fine.
There's a junction here. You can see now more of this large, sort of heavy-duty fence with these big floodlights on top, and through there looks like a locked gate and a farmhouse. But there's also pathways through the corn to the left and the right of you.
Does there appear to be any tracks?
These pathways appear to be made with tracks of strange, multi-legged tracks.
Like the corn's been pushed down
Yeah.
in this path. Okay.
And there's like pointed tracks into the dirt.
Yeah.
below.
Well, the tracks are very weird.
Is it made by machinery or made by something organic?
It's definitely made by something organic.
Okay, so after seeing the movement in the cornfields, we can assume that because it's nighttime, these creatures are nocturnal. Perhaps it would be this type of creature.
Yeah.
Okay. I suggest you watch out. There's signs of those creatures, those pods. Don't want to be running into any in this pitch black.
Corroidopods. I think that would be advisable. Let's go this way. And I'm just moving,
And towards the light,
yep, like a moth.
like
To a
moths towards the flame.
All right. So you've now come upon the big fence, which has got a chain-locked gate, and there's a sort of peaceful farmhouse barn through the fence. The lights are on in the windows, and you hear a bit more rustling from multiple spots now in the corn behind you.
I spin around, my light illuminates the corn, shadows dancing everywhere, and train my finger on the weapon. Take the safety off.
I
Stay back.
will. Sorry. I will
Don't say sorry.
flick my vibe sheddy around to like a reverse grip and put my back to the fence.
I'm just going to turn around and point my torch.
What do we see?
Scuttling out of the corn comes a creature, which is about torso height. It's got no eyes. It's got a strange body with a segmented tail at the back. It's got flat, human-looking teeth in these big rubbery lips and 2 little antennae on top. And its legs are in 2 little clusters, like sort of suction with these little tendrils coming out of the bottom. It's this horrible, grinning, eyeless little pod thing with a sort of very human-looking mouth, scuttles out and just clacks its teeth and immediately leaps forward. Everyone roll speed.
Well, it's time to do some fucking pest control.
Why does it have to have human teeth? Human teeth
Why
on
does it have to have
animals.
human teeth, John? It could be human-like teeth.
Yeah, well, it's human-like teeth.
Speed. I forgot I have to roll this at fucking disadvantage because of my bloody suit. But I won't be complaining when it protects me. 43. And 50. That's a fail.
Fail.
94 over 39.
Fail.
I got 11 under 42.
Critical success.
Yeah.
What does she get for that?
You
You
go first.
Cool. What am I going to do? The options are endless. The penknife, the frag grenade.
You've got a frag grenade? You didn't mention
It was
that.
in my rollout, in my
Oh.
loadout. It was I have a frag grenade
Bearing the lead.
and a crowbar. I'm going to swing the crowbar. My other option was to attempt to steal the vibe shetty and swing it, but I don't know if that's going to be... Can I do that with a critical success, John? Can I quickly, with my speed, grab the vibe shetty from Alexi and swing it at the...
With a critical success, you're an android, not a person. You've got machine-like prowess. I'll let you do it.
What the hell is it doing?
It just snaps its teeth. It doesn't make any vocalizations. It looks like it wants to bite somebody.
I'm swinging at it.
Yeah, it jumps at you, and you swing at it.
Yeah.
All right. Roll.
What am I rolling?
Combat.
It's happening. It's happening
It's
again.
happening, Sam.
I told you. At least once. It's 10 under 41.
You
You
hit.
adding any skills? You got military
Oh,
training?
yeah, I'll add my military training.
51.
So 10 under 51, yes.
Fantastic. What's your damage on a crowbar?
It's a vibe shetty.
Oh, Vibe Shetty.
Stole the vibe shetty, mate.
Vibe Shetty.
3d10.
Woo! Sheesh. Okay.
Like taking candy from the baby, eh, Alexi?
If he ever does this again, I will stab him in the face.
24.
24 damage.
Yeah.
You slice that thing right in half, and it falls limp on the ground. Its little limbs curl up like a spider, and just white fluid leaks out. And then 3 more emerge out of the corn,
Oh, Christ!
with their little antennas waving about.
I'll cordially pass the vibe shetty back to Alexi.
Sounds like a lot of actions, John.
If I can. I don't have to. I can wait. I didn't want to deprive him of his vibe shetty any longer than I had to.
Yeah, I think you've got it.
Yeah, you've got it.
Sorry.
But they've done their turn. So
All right. Alexi, would you
Alexi,
like
it's your
to
turn.
go first? Would you like to get your weapon back?
I'm 94. Does it not matter?
We've both failed,
You
so we
both
go
failed,
last.
yeah.
Okay.
So either or, I can just start shooting.
all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's time to do that pest control we're talking about. Get your fucking weapon back, you sissy.
Yeah.
He can keep it for now.
Oh, sorry, you big Jesse. Don't be such a big Jesse, let you take your weapon.
I am
go.
not happy in this current situation.
I'll go military training, combat, general purpose machine gun.
Yep.
56. I got a
That's-
40 on the thing and 47. Hit.
All right.
47 under 56.
Yeah.
Here we go. 4d10 damage.
I'll treat this as a swarm.
Sure, 4d10 damage. Here we
Yeah.
go. 13 to start. Plus 23 points of damage.
23 overall.
I just unload. And I'll step back to get some distance between these things.
Yep. Two of them.
Back to the fence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of them just burst, and the remaining 2 just seem to be like sort of wavering, like they're about to jump. It's your turn, Alexi.
Well, I will pull out my spanner and crowbar, one in each hand,
Nice. Dual wield.
and I will run up to the closest one and crack them with both at the same time.
Okay. Roll.
That is a 6.
Nice, that's a hit.
It's a hit.
So crowbar, 2d10?
Yeah.
Or 1d10?
1d5.
1d5 for a crow.
Oh, they reduced it.
Yep. It's been nerfed.
Yeah, good thing they nerfed that crowbar. Wouldn't want that to be over.
That will be 2
2 damage.
for the crowbar. Yes, I rolled a 3.
Okay. It's back to being Binary's turn.
I will.
Won't you give your man back his weapon?
No time for that now.
I'm gonna head forward and swing again the commandeered Vibe Shetty.
Swing again.
Acquisition.
Swing again. Vibe Shetty acquired. I'm a golden god. 17 under 41.
Yep, that's it.
And then I got my 3d10.
Does she take things off you at home, Stephen?
I don't know. Not really, no. She's just getting it out now.
Asserting dominance.
Yeah, that's it.
22.
22 damage.
Vibe shitty, baby.
They're all dead now. They just burst and sort of go limp on the ground. These hideous sort of double bauble blind things with their big rubbery mouths full of humanoid teeth. They just lie there kind of limp on the ground. They didn't make any noise. They just snapped their teeth together and that was it.
I just turn on my heel, covered in... Which creatures are these? Do we know yet?
Yeah, these are corroidopods.
Covered in corroidopod goo. And I hand the Vibe Shetty back to Alexi with a blunt end, obviously, because I know how to handle a knife. And I'll say, thank you. That was much appreciated. Teamwork makes the dream work.
You hear the door open in the cabin, and you see these silhouettes of these 3 people, and one of them says, "What the goddamn's going on out there?"
Yes, hello. We're the pest control team sent by the company.
Oh, Jesus, get behind the goddamn fence! They start running up to the fence. 8 more corroidopods
All right, we
emerge out of the...
we bolt.
Yeah, emerge out of the corn.
Fucking Christ.
Once we get through the fence, thank you. I will take the Vibe Shetty and I'll walk up next to you and I'll punch you in the stomach. Sorry, protocol. You take my weapon again, it will be worse.
So...
We can't be infighting already. Let's just get back into safety.
Well, one of the
Hunting
farmers is watching you as you come through the fence and just training a shotgun on you. It's a later middle-aged woman, and she's just silently training a gun on you. This really big guy is holding the fence shut while this old man tries to chain it, and they're just leaping against the fence, bashing it with their heads.
Yeah, we're rushing through.
Just leaping against the gate.
They are persistent.
You see these 3 really grubby looking farmers.
These yokels.
Very hills have eyes, but not quite.
What have we got here, John?
Well, the old woman on the right, she's got how would I describe it? Sort of very short-cut bowl of grey hair. She's wearing a green cardigan over these quite tarnished overalls. She's got a belt with shells, and she's holding a shotgun. And she's training the gun on you, and she says, "Who in God's name are you? What are you doing here? Goddamn Squam?"
Yes, my name's Declan Doyle O'Connell. We're from the Squam. We're sent as pest control.
Well, we're not selling, I'll tell you that.
We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about your infestation you clearly have.
Well, we're not paying for any damn pest control.
The goodwill of the company just thought we'd send us out to repay some gratitude. Some olive branch, you might say.
Kane, these people are saying some bullshit. Just hold on, it's 1 minute, darling. Bang, bang. You just hear some gunshots as he shoots it through the fence.
Can I join in?
Sure.
Yeah. I just start helping dispatch these things.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming the fence keeps them back.
Yeah, you're now seeing just hundreds of them coming through the wheat and leaping against the fence. And some of them are getting further up because their corpses are piling up. And he says, "Oh goddamn, these ones are really excited tonight. You must have riled them up."
We didn't do nothing. We just came down in the ship. Are they attracted for the lights?
Well, you must have done something. Jezebel, would you take him inside? Me and Junior are gonna deal with this. All right. You think you can handle them? Yeah, I think we can handle them. All right, come on then. And the old woman raises her shotgun and just walks back to the farm door and kind of beckons you in.
We can help if you need. This is our job.
That's what we're here for.
Well, I want to figure out who you people are.
Well, looks like you've handled this quite a bit, so let's go inside.
Yes.
They've got the feds there.
Okay, so
Head inside.
yeah, you want to head inside?
As the gunshots rain out into the cornfields.
The old woman puts the rifle down on the table. Looks like they were in the middle of dinner. There's some plates lying out and some cups of water. It's a very cluttered farmhouse, and she hangs her shotgun up on its appointed place on the wall where the nails put it up, and she folds her arms and she says, "Free pest control, huh? You ask me. I reckon you guys are planning to go down to the tunnel. Is that right?"
Well, anywhere you need, you know. If, I'm turning into Scottish. Anywhere you need, we'll go.
Kid, when it's nightfall, they're everywhere.
When do they come out? Does it come out during the day or the night?
Just about, they start getting active as soon as it's sundown.
What attracts them?
Us. They're hungry.
They eat people?
On occasion. I mean, they like the crops, but when they can get a bite of us...
When's the last time you've had people from the company come to see you?
Oh, we'll try to keep them clear of us. It's been, a couple years now.
We were
Makes us
told...
suspicious. While they're turning up again. Let me guess, you're subcontractors, yeah?
Oh, naturally, yeah.
Thought we'd be friendlier? Well, we will be.
We will be.
Y'all want to have some supper? It ain't Squam shit. We grow our own stuff from our own soil. We advise you don't eat stuff made by them.
It was very bland.
You ate some?
My pockets are full of, like, wrappers of vending machine food that's been snacked on during the
Oh,
ride.
shit. Well,
She doesn't know that.
okay, well, I can't blame you. But, we prefer to avoid it.
I have no desire to consume food.
Well, you're goddamn lucky then. Everyone's got to eat.
I do wish I could simply taste.
Figure that's how they got in charge in the first place. You're just hearing, shotguns firing in the background. Well, see, they ain't supposed to eat people.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Jezebel Maneden. Out there is my husband, Kane. My son, Kane Jr.
We were told to come and help the Manedens with their pest control problem.
Well, you've come awful late. We've been well adjusted for a good while now. But, I suppose if I think on it, I could see they're trying to make us feel good about them.
Oh, it's just a bit of an olive branch for you.
Yeah, well, it's warranted.
I hear there's a lot of bad blood running between.
Oh, hell yeah. We were here before the company came. They took over the entire planet. This is practically the only place left that ain't stained with their disgusting practices.
I hear they offered you quite a bit of coin to, quite a bit of credits to leave this place.
Oh, they sure did. Not enough to have us settle anywhere else.
Why is it you who are the last ones remaining?
Well, we were the first here. And, when the archaeology team came, we thought it was, just a bit of normal pencil neck shit. But, it was only after they went down that the Corroidopods started coming out. And, we're just stubborn folks is all.
We hope to deal with the pest problem at its source.
Well, I suppose they gotta be nesting somewhere. As I said, I imagine you plan on heading down to the tunnel. If y'all are real stupid, but I can respect the tenacity.
Do you have any guide you can offer us? Someone who can come with us to help?
Well, we've gotta take care of our own. I mean, Junior, he's been down there, but he'll never go down there again. He was never the same. He don't talk much anymore. When he was about 4 years old, he went missing for 2 days or so. When he came out, he only ever said one word, over and over again.
What was the word?
Homeostasis. Don't know where he learned it, don't know what it means.
Well, it means equilibrium with the environment.
Sure, we could use some of that.
Perhaps during the day tomorrow, someone could show us an entrance to the cave. Then it would be more safer for you, yes?
Sure enough.
Are you willing to let us stay?
Oh, I'll have to weigh that with Kane.
You know, a few extra hands. You've seen how useful we can be.
The door bursts open and he says, "Darling, we need a little help." She says, "All right."
We're about to be more useful if you take my meaning. I get my weapon.
Yeah. You run back. They run back out into the field, basically.
We running back?
Yeah.
All right. Let's heat it up.
The creatures have piled up high enough to get over the gate, and now there's about 6 of them in front of the farmhouse.
Barrel spins. We doing this? Alexei, grab your machete. Let's go.
Yeah, I take it out and get into a fighter stance.
All right, everyone roll speed again.
All right, here we go. Well, Binary, were you charging forward with your pen or
Yes,
crowbar?
my penknife.
Oh, did you have a crowbar?
I do have a crowbar.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I'm going to use the crowbar. I was making a joke. It's not actually the penknife. I had to be dangerously close to all the teeth.
48 over. See if I critically fail. 38. That's a fail.
13 over 34.
It's a pass.
I got a 68 over 42.
Fail. All right, Alexei, you go. Well, actually, let me roll for the Manedens, actually. I suppose.
Just do one roll for them all, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one roll to rule them all.
The one roll.
Doug wouldn't get that.
That's a
He wouldn't.
that's a fail. Alexei,
Alexei, yeah.
it's your turn.
I will try to go to one that is more on the wing, so I do not get surrounded.
And just pelted with
and then
weapon fire and shotgun.
slice it with my blade, or attempt to anyway.
Roll.
So I add 15 for hand-to-hand, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then I got a 47 under 55.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
3d10.
That is 10, 11, 17 damage. 17 total.
It's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
You
I'll,
get the
I'll take a
feeling-
couple of steps back
Yeah,
afterwards.
you get the feeling it's their numbers that are dangerous,
Yeah.
not any individual one of them, although their teeth are nasty.
Clear the way. Draw him back to us.
Right. I'll take a couple of steps back.
All right, it's now the Choroidopod's turns. One of them is going to jump at you.
Me?
Yeah.
But I failed my speed check. I'm further back than the fence, John.
All right, fine.
Got him.
Well, there's lots of them.
Okay, they're surrounding the fence.
Don't go.
They're over the fence.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! All right, there we go.
These ones are over the fence.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's going to jump at you.
I thought you said you had it under control.
Well, it's been getting worse recently. That's a fail. It leaps, but you just managed to dodge out of the way. And another one. How's it go?
Yeah, go on.
I said there were 6, didn't I?
Yep.
One
Well,
is
now,
down.
now 5. Yeah,
I've got my battle dress. I'm not too fussed.
that's a fail.
See what did I tell you?
Another one rears up on its back. So it's got 2 baubles that make up its body. It sort of leans up onto the back bauble, and its little tendrily legs on the front are sort of waving and then splaying out
It's like
and
presenting.
rattling, and then it leaps forward with its mouth, like its body tilted up as if it's trying to grab with the tendrils on the circular underside of its body. It's
Oh
like,
no, it's going to grab Junior. What a shame.
no, it's going to attack the android.
Not binary.
Too young to die.
But it misses, and you evade. Yeah, one of them is going to attack Junior.
Well, I guess their bark is worse than its bite.
Yeah, so Junior is this great big, like 6'6" lummox with a big round head with these big ears and these close together eyes, and he's got a big scar across his face and big lips with buck teeth.
This is who was sent down.
Yeah, he wandered down there when he was a kid.
Yeah, doesn't speak much.
He just says, "Homeostasis," and sort of cowers as one of them begins to try to jump at him with its tendrils waving. And it fails. These things suck.
Good for us, John. Thank you for writing them so pathetically.
The night's not through yet.
The night is young, as they say.
Uh,
Who's left to go? I believe it's myself or the android.
Me.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Who do you want to go first, Binary? It's a yes or no answer.
No, I'll go last.
All right, cool.
Wait,
I will.
Hang on, wait a minute. I'm
What?
getting a mime.
You only attacked with 4.
Yes, there's 2 left.
No,
Good point.
1 left.
There's 1 left. You're right.
Son of a bitch.
Well, the one
Teacher's
that's left
pet.
is
Damn it.
well, the one that's left is going to attack Kane Maneden,
Good.
the old farmer. Oh, but none of them can hit.
That's good, John. Thank you.
He just sort of hits it with the butt of its shotgun as it goes by. And it goes,
All right. I haven't gone yet. Here we go. Leveled my gun. Combat check. Military training. 56 I need to get.
they are blind, bearing in mind.
28. Nailed it.
Yep.
Here's the damage. 4d10. 11 so far. 12. 18 points of damage.
One of them is dead, one of them is severely wounded.
Nice. And I will keep my distance at long range, so I'll move back a bit. As they're sort of washing over this fence, I need a bit of range, so I step back.
Yep. I guess it's the android's turn.
I'm going to run towards the last remaining one with my crowbar and swing it directly into its teeth.
Okay. Well, the last remaining one.
Yes.
One of them.
The one that's currently
One that's wounded.
threatening us.
Okay,
One of
sure.
the many last remaining ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, that's bad. It's a 58 over 41.
That's a fail.
A swing and a miss.
Take a stress.
A stress.
Remember to stress each other up when we're failing rolls. I didn't do that, so I should need to gain 3 stress right now.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, we forgot.
God, how many rolls have we failed?
How many rolls have you failed? I failed 3, which is both my speed checks.
That was my... Okay, so I'm at 2 because I failed my speed.
Yep.
That one and then this one.
I think I've only failed the one speed check.
No
and
worries.
I've hit every other time.
And you passed your body save before or
Yeah.
not?
Yeah,
Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
It's Kane Jr.'s turn. He's going to attack one of them with his vibe shetty on a stick.
I sure hope Kane is able to finish these off.
And he misses with his vibe shetty on a stick. Homeostasis! It's Kane Sr.'s turn with his shotgun.
I like the only thing that's distilled from this adventure is just John repeating homeostasis over and over again, and that's the clip.
Yeah.
Your work is reduced to just yelling out.
He misses with his goddamn
What
shotgun.
are you doing? Does he gain stress, John? Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go. It's a stressful situation.
Jezebel, Maneden, shoots with hers.
She runs out with a shotty.
Everyone's missing today.
All right.
Amazing.
New round.
Well, you're
New round.
You're consistent.
Yeah.
Android.
Alexi's turn.
No,
What?
Alexi. Sorry, Alexi
You're at
passed
top.
this time.
You're at the top of the round.
I will move back further to Declan and slice at one of the ones closest to him.
Okay.
Yeah, these things ran up to us.
That is 85 over 55.
That's a fail.
Stress it up.
Stress it up.
Antipod's turn, correct?
Choroidopod's turn.
Choroidopods.
Antipods are a different thing.
Oh.
Not familiar with your pods yet.
No,
Yes, Choroidopod's turn. One of them is going to attack Alexi. Fail.
I'm very surprised. I was sure that was going to hit me.
One of them is going to attack Declan. It attacks and hits
Feck.
with its bite. It just leaps in and tries to bite your arm with its like
With its human-like teeth, John.
yeah, with its human-like teeth.
I
Yes.
hold out my exosuit arm to try to get a bit of the armor on it.
10 damage.
You son of a bitch. Oh, hang on. In the new rules, heavy battle dress has DR
Yes.
of 3. For every damage you take 3.
Okay.
Can I take that first and then receive 7 damage, keeping the armor intact?
Sure.
I hold out the arm, it clamps down on, the teeth clamp down on my arm, and it just blocks it with the armor, absorbs it, but I do feel the strength, the uncanny strength in these things.
Yeah.
Ah, feck! It's got on me!
Okay. One of them is going to attack the android.
Bring it on.
Critical failure.
It explodes.
And I'm going to give you a free attack against it.
Swing with the crowbar.
Nice.
Do I need to... Free attack in the sense that I get to roll to see if I hit?
Does it just hit, John?
No, roll.
John giveth and he taketh away. Nope. 58 again over 41.
So he just
Alright.
gave you stress, that's all you
Yeah.
got from that.
Thanks
Yeah, nice.
for that.
The last one's going to attack Kane Jr.
There's 3 left, John.
There's 4 left.
4 left, all right.
One of them is wounded, but there's 4 left. And critical fail. So Kane is going to get Kane Jr. is going to get a free attack against it.
So this cryptopod needs braces now. Its teeth are all mangled.
Yeah.
And he fails. This is ridiculous.
John, what's happening?
I'll play the comedic music.
Please don't.
All right, let's keep it tight. Let's go. Who's next? These things got any more things to go?
No,
All right, let's do it.
it's Alexi's turn. No, it's not. It's your turn.
Good. I'll fire
Fire.
immediately. That's the wrong dice. 25 under 56.
Yep.
Nailed it. Here comes the damage. Sorry, that's a 10. And 6, 16 so far. I'm fumbling. 17, 18, 24 points of damage.
And you're using a machine
The
gun?
general purpose machine gun rings out through the night.
You kill 3 of them.
Holy shit. Thank you very much.
Milky fluid bursts as they sort of deflate their bauble-like bodies with their little segmented tails twitching up and down,
Yeah.
and their antennae curling up, and their little teeth slowing down and grinding to a halt. There's one left.
Oh. Sorry, I was celebrating with my arms up too early.
The one that remains, it's not its turn. It's the android's turn.
I'm going to swing with my trusty and thus far reliable crowbar.
Yeah.
All right, finish it off.
46 over 41.
No.
Oh, so
Hang on.
close.
Military training.
Can I add my military training?
You can
to this?
Yes,
always
you
add
can.
the military training.
Okay. Then it's 46 under 51.
Mm-hmm.
Be like Doug and add it to everything.
Yes. This is military training, right?
Sorry, Doug.
Something unrelated. Okay. My crowbar.
D5.
That's right. A D5. So it's a D10 halved. That's 5.
5 damage.
Yeah.
It's still up.
I just break some of its teeth with the crowbar.
Yeah. Kane Jr. is going to attack it. He's going to stomp over Homeostasis, and he's going to attack it.
This is your time, Kane. Knock
Junior.
its teeth out. Junior, sorry.
And he's going to bring down the machete. And roll a 2, which means he hits.
Got it.
Oh, God, what are the vibes?
3d10, John.
3d10.
Armor piercing.
Yes.
Yes.
I am quite
Yeah.
disgusted that I ate one of these things.
You did.
Is that what they're made of? Those snacks?
No, the meal the fat man was wearing. Eating, sorry.
He was wearing some of it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
9 damage with 5 hit points left. This big lummox that can only say one thing just gores this thing like it's open mouth. He shoves the machete down into its gullet, and it's vibrating teeth. It's like a chattering teeth toy almost. And its jaws fall open, flip, and he just pulls it out, panting. And Kane Sr. just says, "This your first time on this planet, then?" And we'll see you all next
Hey,
week.
there it is.
Yay.
Brilliant work, John. I was feeling the cliffhanger coming, even though I was throwing my arms up in celebration
Yeah.
to give you the audio, the non-audio signal to
Yes.
Hey,
cliffhanger it.
one of your NPCs finally hit, so that's great news.
Yeah. That was.
Do you feel good, John?
Well, the fight itself was actually kind of silly, but
I think you're. As for last one shot, you might be overcompensating with enemies this time. I like it, but that could have gone way deadlier than
absolutely
it did.
none of them
so
hit you.
That's good.
Yes.
They've got 2 attacks. They have a bite attack and a latch attack.
Yep. And you've only got one on
bite.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a dog just landing on your arm.
So the DR, does that reduce the damage by that amount and flick it back? Is that how that works?
It's the heavy battle dress now has DR of 3, and that stays around even after the armor's been destroyed, just because it's so
Okay.
bulky bit of machinery. So I'm guessing that it's intended that the DR comes first, and then whatever's damage is left over passes on to your 10 armor.
yeah.
So
That would make sense.
yeah, because it only did 7, the armor's still intact.
Yeah, so you would need to do 13.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty good. And you've got
I got has suit, so 5.
has the suit with 5. You'll find those armor's still protected.
Yeah, I didn't get hit.
And binary, Sam, you've got
I have 1.
you've got a shirt.
Yes.
You've got stolen clothes from a human
Yes.
corpse. you said.
Stolen, ill-fitting clothes.
Well,
I got a good roll on my health, so I have 18. So that helps as well.
nice. Well, John, that was episode 1 of Homeostasis, a sci-fi horror adventure written by John.
Yes.
Intended in the future for the Mothership Sci-Fi Horror RPG
Yeah.
version 1.
I have all the assets drawn ahead of time.
And you'll have to start your own production company when you come back from your trip.
Absolutely.
Yes. Any last words? This is episode 1. It was quite good, I think. Very good work, John. Very atmospheric, as usual.
Thank you.
You painted a good picture of the. I could visualize those things creeping around in the wheat as we were pulling up.
Are they like
or corn?
Albino white as well?
Yeah.
And a little...
Yeah,
like,
they're pale, sort of...
like an axolotl?
Yeah.
Yeah, nocturnal creatures. Did they have any sort of colour on them?
No. Well, yeah, they're just sort of off-white, like veiny under the
Translucent.
skin.
Milky white, out
Yeah.
at night. Come to give you a tasty
Yes.
fright.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Wrap it up.
When you are corroidopod, you can't see so well, but you have a big teeth.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll
Mighty
see you-
Boosh.
we'll
We've got
see
a
you
classic,
next time.
classic Mighty Boosh in there.
Yeah.
It's been a while. And we fade out.
And Stephen will have a panic attack.
And
I
scene.
am imploding.
Internally.
Nightmare.
we just cut to everyone, and in John's head, he's just sitting there going, and we cut to Sam. Sam's just saying, big money, big money, big money, big money.
And I'll be
Seems like-
information overload, information overload.
All right. John, you meant to say, nobody wake the bugbear. No, hang on.
Yeah.
Nobody wake the bugbear presents
Yes.
Homeostasis, episode 1.
All right, so they lead you into it.
Hang on, I need
Yep.
to pee.
Go on.
Sorry. 1 second.
Fair enough.
Binary has now asserted their dominance. That'll teach you to doubt me.
One of them, the big guy's actually got a vibe shetty attached to the end of a stick.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he's making himself a glaive.
Yeah, basically.
that's awesome.
He
You
hasn't,
drew all these, right?
yeah, he hasn't said anything. The big guy.
I was thinking the vibe shetty's more like a monofilament blade.
Yeah.
It just vibrates really fast.
Realistically, it would be. I just thought it would be cooler if it was a chainsaw on a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
looks
yeah.
more like MacGyvered together.
No, we can
that
say
way.
it's in this setting. It's a
Yeah.
chainsaw.
So all their weapons are coloured with the Squam colours. The sort
Oh,
of
yeah. Yep,
the
the
orange
orange
and grey.
I had to enact some punishment for stealing my weapon.
Yeah.
It's all right. I get it. It hurts to be emasculated.
It's pride.
It's crazy.
But then you dispatch 2 of them, so I'm like, I can't really be too
Complain.
mad.
Can't punch me in the face.
In the
Oh,
guts.
It's all right. The guts.
In the
fine.
guts.
You got to punch people in the guts, otherwise other people can see that you've done something.
Yeah.
All right, John,
Smart.
we head inside, go.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Whoa, hang on.
But by the way, my actual skills are rimwise and hand-to-hand combat.
oh, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Rimwise can be applied to a lot of things. Like, I know that Josh with Tony is using your Rimwise like a mob member, and you're like, I kind of know how things work around here. I'd know
Yeah.
somebody that knows somebody how to do something over here. So
Yeah.
it can be applied to a lot of things.
All right, John, lead us in.
How do I switch to the damn map?
Brilliant. In your own
Excellent
time.
lead-in.
Because I've put the tokens down.
It's all right. I'll edit this, obviously.
Yeah.
But when you're ready to get back in, if you need any questions, just let me know now.
Yeah. How do I?
What do you need?
I need to open the tunnels map. I need to open.
Okay, click on tunnels, right click it and go activate.
Actually, there we go. And how come there's no fog of war?
Isn't there a fog of war because we can't see anything except our own tokens?
Are we in a wall?
Did you make this with walls?
Inside the wall.
You're dragging it on your screen and not you're dragging it on this screen and not your screen.
Oh.
Now we're behind the fog of war and we've left imprints.
Is it layered?
Just leave the fog of war off. I don't really care.
John's broken it.
We got some out of sync music
Oh
here.
my god.
Well, it's not actually
the
meant to be
corn.
playing on that, but
Yeah.
I thought I'd leave it on.
Did you make this, John?
Andrew made this video.
I made it.
Oh, wow.
I use stock footage of farming equipment.
Because he
It's
decided
so oddly unsettling.
I
just
know,
a random
I know.
horn.
time to dox Andrew. What's on his desktop? A Starfield art book. Virtual clone drive. Never mind.
Stop now. Don't get too deep into it.
What's his blank folder?
My virtual clone drive. No. All right. You're getting the full front of it. Sorry.
That's all right. You're fine.
All right, you ready?
Mothership is a horror game for mature audiences.